Start.
Well, today I'm right now before the Honorable Chief Minister's residence. It's called Krishna, and today the Chief Minister is going to complete 30 days. However, the Chief Minister took oath, especially on, I think on July 29. B.S. Yediyurappa took oath as a Chief Minister on July 26th, and it was followed by a floor test on July 29th. And August 3rd, it happens to be, even though there was a turmoil for the cabinet expansion, there was an immediate flood ravage. When the flood ravage was there, he went to the Delhi to see that the cabinet expansion for the process of the cabinet expansion. But however, he has to return back, as the High Command has very strictly said that he has to immediately push into the needs of the flood affected districts. Likewise, next on August 8th, he toured the entire flood ravaged districts, and again he came back. And again, he took an aerial survey. He went across here and asked the entire administrative team to keep a pulse, particularly on the things that's been happening in the flood-affected area. And the entire administrative team was channelized for 24/7. And not only that, the immediate needs of the allocation, the financial allocation around 659 crores was allotted, particularly to meet the flood-ravaged districts. And again, after that, on August 11th and 13th, he again had a second tour to the flood-ravaged districts, especially in North Karnataka, severely it was affected. And there also, after finishing that, and he took a lot of measures, and particularly, it was a very challenging time. And one side, the rebels, and the other side, inside the party, there were a lot of tribals, because many of the senior members were longing for the cabinet expansion, and some of them demanded that the particular member should be made into a cabinet. And there was a lot of things. Even the Dalits were being there was no adequate representation for the Dalits, and these things were happening in entire state, and this was an immediate being challenge faced with the Honorable Chief Minister. However, the Honorable Chief Minister took the immediate step to see that this kind has been diffused, and the High Command will take into the consideration. And the next thing, on August 15th, again he went to the Delhi to see that the process of cabinet expansion, and particularly there, and he got a consent. On August 20th, 17 ministers were taken into the cabinet, and they were all in the rank of cabinet ministers. After that, the allocation problem, particularly the portfolio allocation problem, was there. Then immediately on August 22nd, he again had a Delhi visit, and unfortunately, who happened to be the second top leader, Mr. Arun Jaitley, passed away. In fact, he has to unforce. He met the Amit Shah ji to have a dialogue with regarding to the portfolio allocation. Then again on August 25th, he visited the Delhi, and there the consultation, a detailed consultation process was there to see that what best can be done, and allocation list was ready. And he came back and he justified that the High Command has given a freedom for him to do whatever it is in the interest of the party, and as well as the allocation of the portfolio. And shortly there was also a demand of 3 deputy chief ministers, and expansion of 3 members who have been denied of the cabinet berth, and these things were happening. And overall, 1 month he took a lot of administrative challenges, and the most important concern was to meet the needs of the flood ravaged victims, and from every sector of the society, the allocation, the donation was pouring on to the Chief Minister's relief fund. And not only that, the Chief Minister in fact did what we call it is a lot of reforms, and he said that almost all the administrative orders were, especially in Bangalore city, BBMP area, where the allocation of the budget was upheld, and even the white topping. There was a relook of the white topping, and thereby entirely the overall administration was taken over by him, and within a single-minded man who, with a grit and determination, he took to the interest of the state, and particularly if the cabinet expansion and allocation of portfolio, and definitely it would have a great relief. And the Honorable Chief Minister, Sabki Visaas, Sabki Saath, having this slogan of the Prime Minister, and definitely he will go ahead. This is GNANASHAKHER reporting from Krishna, Honorable Chief Minister's residence.